Welcome to Lobo Tech. And Andrew, what are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm scrolling.
Dude, we're supposed to start the show.
Yeah, I got you. My bad. I was doom scrolling.
This is Lobo Tech.
Welcome to Lobo
Lobo
Tech.
Tech.
Today, we're going to talk about the Super Bowl cameras. And, everybody loved the Super Bowl.
Them Chiefs fans did not. But,
I'll tell you this right now. The halftime show did have some weird...
Okay, camera work for that was good.
Yeah.
The microphone, the audio mixing sucked because they were all trying to funnel it into one channel.
Basically, multiple streaming feeds. Well, had the same channel, right? But all of the audio mixing was just all messed up. And so you could hear a little bit of Kendrick, but you could hear more of the music than Kendrick. And then you could hear SZA lip syncing. But the point is, the Super Bowl cameras, there was 147 total, but there was 90 or 80, between 80 and 90 for the game. And they were at least 27 super slow-mo cameras, with 10 at least being wireless and 2 Skycams that were wired and went all around the stadium.
You might be wondering where all that footage went. So pretty much, it all went to a fiber cable or one single fiber cable with all them but here's the thing though, is that the fiber cable, which should probably hold one streaming channel, one of the channels that have the streaming rate, so it could probably just hold all that just by itself. But since there's about 4 different channels streaming it, they had 53 miles worth of fiber optic.
It's better to now stream or to broadcast on fiber because there's not a lot of cable mess like in the past.
Now you may be wondering, where did the fiber go? Where exactly did the fiber go? Went into a mobile unit, those big band trailers they have outside for the band kids. It went into one of those, but they had 14 different ones spread across all 4 of the different channels streaming it. So who knows what they were used for? Some of them could have been used for audio. Some of them could have used for video. Other stuff too, but I assume slow-mo cameras, because there was a lot of slow-mo cameras.
Well, they have to use at least some slow-mo for the replays, but they take turns on who's gonna take the gold and, I guess you could say, stream the Super Bowl.
So the Nickelodeon broadcast is next year?
I don't know if CBS will. You have to wait until CBS gets the broadcast, and then Nickelodeon can broadcast it, if they're going to again. So.
Well, the Nickelodeon broadcast, that was pretty fun. They did it for some of the other games too.
Oh, they did it for I think they did Slime Time, something like that. The NFL Slime Time. That's a really good show.
And they also did some other stuff with the crowd, where it's some of the different characters. They had Squidward there. It was AI though, so. Back on topic.
Personally, do you think the audio mix for everything was bad? Well, not just for the
halftime. The halftime was bad. It was decent, I guess, for the actual
game.
For the actual game, it was decent. Yeah, there were some shots where you couldn't tell, but that was mostly field shots and all that. Fun fact: they had an entire camera dedicated to Taylor Swift, but they didn't show it that much because
not like last year. Last year they did show it a lot, but that's because.
But that's because they were winning and Taylor was happy. So you see Taylor Swift happy, the fans are happy.
But then this year she was booed. So let's say that
they barely showed her. She's also mad as crap because her team was losing.
And oh my God, I just know that right now she wants to divorce Travis. I don't know if she does. I'm just saying, there's probably a feeling, she's like, oh my God, I'm so mad at my...
Over losing a game? I don't think so. Nah.
That would be funny if she did, but nah, she's not going to do it. She's not like that.
During the halftime show, they also had a camera for Drake, because
Kendrick.
He was just on his phone the whole time.
No, it wasn't during. It was before the whole thing. I think it was during the game, though.
And
but they did show him for a split second. They were like, oh, look, it's Drake.
He was not having a good time.
Especially with a lot of the audience yelling
A minor
in the whole stadium. Wouldn't you be mad if someone like Kendrick dissed you?
If my biggest op came to the Super Bowl to perform and everyone was screaming a song that was pretty much hate speech against me, I'd be mad.
Again, I understand who wouldn't. Who wouldn't be mad at that? If you compare the camera work for a few years ago, Rihanna, her halftime show was pretty good. I can't lie. The halftime show cameras did feel a little bit more basic. But
Well, yeah, but it's also because the show didn't really call for any. Like, there's literally no reason for the camera to like do a 360 during the halftime show.
The whole halftime show, he did have a good message. I liked the message, even though it took me like 4 times to watch it. But what do you think of it, the whole thing?
I think the show was pretty good. You know, you got to watch the Chiefs' downfall in real time. That was pretty fun. It was a pretty boring game, though, I'm not gonna lie. Got the Gatorade color correct. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was pretty good. Apparently, there were some issues for some stations, but I'm not too big. I don't know much about that because I didn't have any issues myself personally.
Like if you have an antenna, you really can't receive a channel like Fox. That's why Tubi was streaming it.
Oh, that's why people were like complaining.
That's why people were like complaining. I guess either it was that, or like, either you can't receive the channel yourself when you scan it, or it's something that's with your internet. It's probably one of the two, because that's why Tubi was streaming it this year. But they were using the same thing that Fox was airing, so it's like, it doesn't really matter.
So I think that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
If there's anything, any opinions on the Super Bowl, you know,
That
can
we
be
missed.
technology related, can be like, Chiefs should have won, scripted, like stuff like that. Just leave that in the comments, you know.
And you know, if you're a Kansas City fan, I mean, we're gonna respect you. I don't know. Or you can do that too. But anyway, we'll see you guys in next week's episode. My name is Juan.
Deuces.
See you all next week. Bye.